great. So, yes, good evening, Abdul. So, let me ask you about our plan today. What should we do today, inshallah, Abdulaziz?
Start unit 2.
Start Unit 2. Great. Did you, do you remember what did you start the last lesson?
Present simple,
Mhm.
present perfect, I think.
Yes, the first time we discussed how to spend your time in a useful way and how to write an informal email to your friends asking about personal information and giving them your news, right?
Right.
Did you write this email?
Not yet.
Okay, so please try to write it before we meet next class, inshallah, Abdulaziz. So
Okay.
let's start Unit 2. Actually, Unit 2 is a really special unit. And let me start with unit objectives. What should you learn in this unit? Okay. In Unit 2, we focus on, again, past
Normal,
simple.
past simple, and past continuous use it to and with.
Yes, and how to use used to and would. So, two important grammar questions or grammar lessons. For vocabulary, we'll focus on childhood and upbringing, remembering and forgetting. What does mean childhood, Abdulaziz?
آه، ذكريات.
طفولة، فترة الطفولة يعني.
إيه.
Okay. And the next one here,
running.
upbringing. What does mean upbringing? Upbringing.
حتى النضوج، حتى ما بعد.
يعني bring up upbringing يعني النشأة أو التربية. يعني
إيه.
childhood العلاقة بين your child
نضوج.
and upbringing التربية upbringing. When you say I was brought up in the city يعني أنا تربيت في المدينة.
مم.
Okay, I was brought up in a good family like this. Remembering and forgetting. I think you know the meaning.
Yes.
Okay, remembering and forgetting, two opposite words. And for speaking, describe a personal memory. Describe a personal memory.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
طيب. For flashbulb memories. So what can you see here, ya Abdulaziz? Memory. What does it mean, memory?
ذاكرة.
Perfect. What do you notice from this picture? What is
Uh,
this? What can you see?
we have دماغ. ايش كان معنا؟ ايش معنى كان دماغ بالانجليزي؟
Brain.
طيب.
Human brain.
right brain, right up brain, right left brain,
Mhm.
down down right brain. في أجزاء يعني. Four
Exactly.
pieces.
Exactly. So you mean, ya Abdulaziz, our brain is divided into parts. Is
مم.
our brain one part or several parts?
صفر.
Exactly. That's clear in different colors.
مهم.
Each area in our brain has different job, different function. Okay?
Red.
This red,
مم.
gray, brown, gray, green, and so on. Which means each part, each color has a meaning here. And you
Yes.
can see this part, I think this is the biggest part in our brain, and this is the
مهم.
smallest part in our brain. And each one of them has a special job, are really useful for our brain. So in this unit, Ya Abdulaziz, or especially this lesson, you should learn the secrets of your memory. The secrets of your memory. ايه السر في الذاكرة في our memory؟ ايه السر؟ So Let me ask you some questions before we start reading the article. And please let me know, are you good or bad at remembering? Are you good or bad at remembering names and faces?
For me, good.
For me, good. For me, very
Mm.
bad actually, because I usually forget names because I meet
Meet a lot of people.
exactly every day. That's difficult for me to memorize their faces and their names. I can remember the faces, but it's difficult for me to remember the names. Yes. What about you? Are you good or bad at remembering PIN numbers or passwords?
Um, Not really good.
Not really good. So, do usually Abdulaziz use the same PIN number or passwords for several devices?
Uh, no.
No? Or
Yes.
use a special password for each
Uh, f-
device?
for safety, I create a new password.
Exactly. Yes, for your cyber security, you need to use different passwords. Yes, good. Type. What about you? Are you good or bad at remembering facts and information?
Uh, Really good.
Really good.
Mm.
Okay. Yes. Type. Messages and arrangements.
Good.
You mean you never miss any arrangements?
معناها ارتباطات شيء صح؟
Yes.
Images. Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Good. Type. Are you good or bad remembering things that happened long ago?
Uh, Not really good.
Mhm. Like, what about things that happened recently?
Uh, Good, maybe.
Maybe something happened last week, last month.
Mm.
Okay.
If it is big something, I will remember.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. So, do you think you have a good memory, Abdulaziz?
Yes.
For me, actually, no. For me, no. Okay. I don't have
Mm.
a good memory because, as I told you, I usually forget a lot of faces
And
and names. Right. Do you have the same or similar experience to any of the speakers? Speaker one, read it, please, and let me
and
know. Do you agree or
okay.
do you have or not?
I can't remember anything before I started school when I was 6.
Mhm.
No, I remember.
You remember
Yes.
everything before you started school when you were 6 or 5?
Not everything. Not everything, but I remember.
Very good. Type B.
Okay, I'm not as young as used to be, and I definitely think my memory is getting worse. I sometimes you into صح اسمه into
Yes,
room and
get
to look
going.
for
Yeah.
something.
Hmm.
Something what is done. I can't remember what I'm looking for.
Hmm. Have you ever experienced a situation like this?
Sometimes it will be.
Hmm.
Sometimes.
Yes. It. By the way, it really happens with me.
Mm.
Okay.
See, I can
Yes.
remember the holiday we had when I was 10 really clear, clearly.
Hmm.
It was the first time I went abroad and it was really exciting, but I can't remember what I did last summer very well at all.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you agree with this, Jasmine?
No,
No.
yes.
So you can remember the holiday you had when you were 10,
Uh, no, yes, can't remember.
but you can't remember what you did last summer.
I can't. I can't. I remember last summer, but till holiday, I don't know.
Mhm. Right, another one.
My grandma's did not, but I have this really strategy. اشمعنى العلال صح؟ بعد الموس بس.
Strange association with.
strange. Okay. ارتباطات with her.
Exactly,
A
yes.
small and wrong. I remember her, I think because she used to tell us stories while she was ironing. تحتضر يعني صح؟ ironing.
Well, no, ironing. يعني بتكوي
لما
الملابس.
وش معنى؟
iron يكوي الملابس.
اي صح.
Mhm.
No, for me no.
No,
Yes.
when you smell something, it helps you to remember some people. Yes, okay.
Mhm.
So what we need here, Abdulaziz, read read the text on page 16, this text,
Okay.
the secrets of your memory, and comments, and match paragraphs 1 to 5 to the comments A to D. Let's read the first paragraph. And after reading it, please let me know this paragraph is related
Okay.
to which one, A or B or C or D,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Please quickly here, memory expert Professor Jima Grayzonov answers your most common questions about memory. Please quickly, Abdulaziz, read number one and read the question and the answer. So,
Okay.
why can I remember events in my childhood but not what happened last week? This is a question. Why can
Okay.
I can remember what happened in my childhood but I not what happened last week? Please read the
Okay.
answers. Read with your eyes.
Okay. Okay.
Done? طيب, in your
Yes.
opinion, ya Abdulaziz, this answer related to what? Which one? Which comment?
Uh, with C, I think. The last one. D. My
Mhm.
grandma did to
No,
E.
no.
Uh, uh,
Mhm.
C.
Yes, exactly.
Mm.
Why? Do you know now why you can remember
Same.
when you were a child? Why? You told me like this. You still remember what happened before you go to school.
Mhm.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Now, because the mind, your brain or our mind, especially, can memorize emotional connections.
Mm.
And during your childhood, you may have strong connections in your mind. Okay, especially childhood memories, very emotional. ذكرياتك الجميلة وأشياء بتحبها
Uh,
وأشياء كده like this. Okay.
okay.
طيب the second one, read it. Do some people really have a photographic memory? What does mean photographic memory?
Uh, he can see what he do uh,
Yes.
before day
Yes, like this. يعني في
or
ناس ما شاء
see
الله عليهم.
picture. Yes, see
Yes.
picture and he can art. Don't see picture.
Yes, you mean pictures. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes people go somewhere or go some places and they can memorize or can imagine the place.
Mhm.
Okay, so they can remember every single place in this city or in this street. So those people have a photographic memory. ما شاء الله عنده ذاكرة، يعني متخيل كل شيء، صور كل شيء. Read about
Mhm.
it and let me know which paragraph. By the way, Abdul Aziz, so we have one one paragraph doesn't meet with these comments. يعني here
Okay.
we have, as you see, 5 paragraphs, but only we have 4 comments. So one of
Mhm.
them doesn't have a comment. So let's read
Okay.
the second one and see. Yes. What does mean extraordinary, Abdulaziz? Extraordinary memory.
آه أشياء كثيرة يعني كريت كثيرة ميموري يتذكرها أو
We have ordinary. The more I have ordinary memory يعني.
طلبات كثيرة يعني أو أشياء.
لا يعني ordinary هذا الطبيعي. لما اقول
إيه.
ordinary memory يعني والله أنا عندي ذاكرة طبيعية عادية يعني. لكن
مم.
extraordinary
إني أكثر.
ايوه
إيه.
يعني شيء ما هو طبيعي، يعني شيء خارق، شيء غير طبيعي، شيء فريد، شيء متميز.
finish.
done. طيب
Yes.
do we have any comments to
We
meet
see.
this paragraph?
Anything before, not A. Not
Yes. Don't خلاص
favorite.
see we finished see.
Yes. Uh,
Hmm.
it's not B.
Yes.
Uh, I don't think anyone.
Yes, exactly. Well done. So this paragraph doesn't have any comments here. So yes, you
Mhm.
are right. So skip this one. But is it clear for you now a photographic
Yes.
memory?
Yes.
Do you think you have a photographic memory, Abdulaziz?
Uh, sometimes maybe. It is really
Okay. Have you got
أحيانا تجيني.
yes? Have you got any friends who has or who have
Um,
photographic memory?
no.
Okay. If I remember, I had one of my friends when we were in maybe in high school. He was
Mm,
excellent in memorizing things. He can just look at the page, any page of the book, and after asking him, he can answer. He ready to answer any question. Just look at the page. Subhanallah, أكنه خدها صورة، أخذ كاميرا وصور.
mhm,
Okay, so he was really clever and smart, and he has a photographic memory.
mhm.
Right. The second one, or the third question, is
Is computer
computer,
memory better than human memory?
what do you
I
think?
agree with
Yes
you.
or
I
no?
agree.
You agree?
Yes, of course.
Yes, read the answer. Read the answer, please.
Okay. Okay, I know it. The grandma,
Which one? Yes,
the
perfect.
last one.
Well done, Abdulaziz. That's it. And this is true, by the way. If you don't
Yes.
like to forget anything,
You can
connect
smile
this
or
one.
yes.
Yes, you connect
For
this
five.
situation. Yes, connect this
sh-
situation. Connect
okay.
this situation to other thing or other one in your life. For example, let me give you an example. Imagine you are studying for a science lesson, ya Abdulaziz.
Hmm?
Imagine you are studying a science lesson and you have an exam tomorrow. It's a really difficult question or test for you.
Mm-hmm.
To avoid forgetting definitions مثلا تعريفات أو شيء,
Mm-hmm.
while studying you can, for example, ask your mom or one of your sisters or brothers to help you. You can say,
Mm-hmm.
please, I need to eat an orange, for example. Give me
Mm-hmm.
an apple or give me a glass of water.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why doing this? If you forget the question in the exam, you can memorize it. Why? Because you asked your sister to give you a glass of water while studying this part.
Mm-hmm.
And I did this, by the way, at the university. I was really not very good at memorizing factual information. That's why I usually had several situations to help me memorize. While, as I told you, while studying, I can call one of my friends, please, yeah, Muhammad, come, I need you. When he comes, I say, sorry, I don't need you. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why? Why I do this? Because I need to connect this part, this difficult part for me, with this situation. If I
Mm-hmm.
forget it, I can, oh, when I called him, Muhammad, come, Muhammad. And when he came, I told him, no, I don't need you. So just kidding. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so in this way, I can memorize things. Okay, this is good for you to study for your exams. Okay, type. What about
Okay.
four? I am 24. Is memory getting worse? What does mean getting
B.
worse? What does mean
تصبح
getting worse? Yes,
تصبح
يعني
سيئة.
exactly يعني تزداد سوء بالضبط.
Yes.
Which one?
Second. The second one.
The second one.
Yes.
Exactly.
B.
Exactly. Do you know why, Abdulaziz? Do you why you our memory getting worse when we get into our age?
الشيخوخة يسمونها.
Exactly, because
إيش معناها
after
بالإنجليزي؟
age, after getting into age,
لا
getting
لا
into
ما
age,
ثاني
where
ما
elder,
شيخوخة يعني معناها
elder يعني being old.
elder.
Yes,
elder
elder
صح؟
people, elder, yes, elder.
آه.
Okay, after the age of 40, Abdulaziz, we are losing 10,000 brain cells every day. تخيل بعد عمر ال40 الإنسان بيفقد 10,000 خلية في المخ يوميا. تخيل 10,000 brain cells every day. That's why we need to improve our memory. We need to do activities that help us improve our memory. And this is the answer. We know this. 7 tips for improving your memory. We do this now. So let's finish the answer, the last question. Is it possible to remember early childhood?
it is impossible to remember early show. Yes.
Possible. Read it, please. Read the answer.
Okay.
Which comment?
First one.
Exactly, the first one.
Mm.
Okay. So it's difficult to remember things before the age of 4 or 5. Okay. So now, Abdulaziz, after reading about and answering these useful questions, and we know that our memory is getting worse, especially after the age of 40. And we lose around 10,000 brain cells every day. So what we need to improve our memory. ايه الحل بقى؟ كل يوم بنفقد خلايا المخ، نعمل ايه؟ But before we do
Maybe
this,
make notes.
yes, before we do this, Abdulaziz, please true false. Try to do this quickly.
Okay. Remember creatine event and
Certain events, certain events.
certain.
مهم.
مهمة صح؟ certain.
مهمة يعني أشياء سبيشال محددة.
إن شاء الله because we uh, yes true.
Yes, true. Mhm.
When we'll tell story many times we forget uh, important details. No.
False, false, yes.
Stephen Wister never forgets anything. True.
True. Are you sure?
Yes. Sure.
Which paragraph?
آه الثالث اللي ما يفقد شيء اللي قلنا خطأ. شوف ستيفن تحت السطر الخامس والله. لا لا اللي فوق.
Where? Yes. However, neither Daniel nor Stephen have a photographic memory. They
Yes.
are good remembering particular thing for a limited time.
Mhm.
Mhm.
True.
Right. Because they have photographic memory. Yes. As I told you, I had a friend like this. Yes. Mhm.
Since it have proved that some people have photographic memory. True.
No, not proved. Not yet. Read this paragraph 3. Ah, no one has yet proved that they have a photographic memory in the scientist in a scientific test.
Mm.
Okay, not yet. Not yet. Type, our brain stores each piece of information separately.
True.
Separately?
اثبت لي يعني جزء واحد لا.
No, يعني
جزء
بشكل
صح؟
منفصل. بشكل منفصل.
نو. مع بعض
No,
لكن جزء.
connected. دليل ان
إيه؟
احنا يوم ما نفتكر نشم الريحه مثلا او البرفيوم العود، ولا اتذكر ابويا مثلا والله ده بيحط نفس الريحه مثلا. Okay, so false. طب our memory starts to get worse in the middle age.
إيه. نو middle age.
Yes, middle age اللي هو ال 40 يعني. Yes, yes, that's
اوه
right.
انا احسب تقول لك ايدر بالاي.
No, 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 middle age.
اه.
طيب 7.
It is impossible to remember anything correctly before the age of 5.
Mhm.
Uh, no. ولا.
True, true. Yeah.
اوكي احسب اللي فوق.
Mhm. Accurately means يعني بشكل
دقة.
دقيق، بدقة. Exactly.
ايه.
Yeah, but after the age of 5, yes. Yes, you can. طيب, now يا عبد العزيز, to end this amazing lesson about memory, what do we need to do to improve our memory? ايه الحل طيب عشان نركز نحافظ على الذاكرة؟ لا قدر الله ما جيناش زهايمر. نعمل ايه؟ Here. But before
Gotta
we
make
do,
notes. Mhm.
yes, so before we do this, please read the tips for improving your memory. Are the ideas in the box associated with remembering or forgetting? Remembering, write R. forgetting, write F
Mhm.
next to each ID. For example, doing crossword puzzles
R.
are, yes, to remember exactly.
lack of
طيب
sleep.
lack
lack
of sleep
lack يعني
عدم
نوم
يعني
كثير.
نقص في النوم،
آه
نقص النوم،
F.
الناس اللي بتسهر F طبعا
شو
forgetting.
معنى lack
لا lack يعني not having enough sleep،
enough. Okay.
يعني not having enough. لما اقول lack of water
Mhm.
means what
Can
I
you
don't
think? Okay, I
means
know.
what يا عبد العزيز لحظة. lack what does mean lack؟
اللي غير كفاية.
أيوه نقص أو قلة. okay طيب doing new things
R.
remembering imagining strange pictures
آه R.
are remembering short
short
regular
going.
revision
F.
لا regular when you revise your lesson. That's why I ask you revise before the test.
Oh, okay.
Remembering oxygen going to your brain.
R. Remember.
Remembering. Yes, you are right.
Asking yourself question. R.
Questions also remembering. Allah. شايف يا عبد العزيز كلها R except one lack
Mhm.
of sleep. يبقى أول شيء lack of sleep عدم النوم الكافي بيخلينا forget بننسى، يعني بيدمر الذاكرة. اوكي طيب how بقى خلينا the 7 steps how to improve our memory. number 1 يا عبد العزيز ها
Sleep well.
sleep well
If we don't sleep properly, we lose many of memories. Our
our
memories.
memories. تخيل يبقى you must
Yes.
sleep well at night. طيب number 2
Second, do physical exercise
exercise
when you
do physical
exercise more
oxygen
exhalate
oxygen
oxygen.
oxygen yes
Oxygen goes to your brain, and that makes your memory work better.
yes Allah. what does it mean you must exercise نلعب رياضة. ليه
Mhm.
نلعب رياضة؟ عشان when you exercise more oxygen goes to your brain. انت جالس تتنفس بسرعة معناها اكسجين كبير جدا بيدخل الجسم، يعني your brain needs oxygen، يعني means improve your memory. طيب number 3
Three, do mental. صح هذه mental
mental
ولا
exercise.
mental. Do mental
mental
exercise.
exercise what
شو معنى
does mean؟
mental؟
ايوه يعني something related to your mind، شيء مرتبط بالعقل يا عبد
منطقة.
العزيز. that's why you have math at school، وده السبب
Yes.
ان الطلاب كلهم بيدرسوا الرياضيات في المدارس. ليه؟ ده mental exercise تدريب للمخ والعقل عشان يبقوا اذكياء.
Mhm.
فاهمين؟ فاهمني؟
Yes, it is important to
Import-
exercise
exercise
your
your brain just your body.
just like your body. New
New
activities are
activities
more challenging
and familiar
than
ones.
familiar hours.
يعني ما يجيش تعمل حسبة صغيرة تطلع الكالكوليتر تستخدمها، لا.
Mhm.
فاهمني؟ يعني try to
Yes.
use your mind، مش كل حاجة تستخدم الكالكوليتر، في الحالة ديت مخك واقف.
Mhm.
طيب number 4 ها
Be interested
yes
ask yourself question about what you are learning.
uh-huh.
We learn better if we are interested.
exactly يبقى حب اللي انت بتتعلمه يا عبد العزيز. if you enjoy learning it خلاص يبقى معناه ده this is better learning، هتستمتع
Five.
وبالتالي مش هتنسى.
Mm.
number 5
Five. Keep
reviewing.
reviewing.
what does mean keep reviewing؟
تراجع.
ايوه بالضبط، يعني استمر في الريفيجن. ها
Review information rather than
regularly
trying to remember it all
it all at
once.
once، يعني راجع واحدة واحدة، يعني كل أسبوع راجع،
Uh,
ما تسيب حالك لآخر السنة وتروح تبدأ تراجع، غلط.
mm.
تمام طيب next one
rather معناها أفضل.
أفضل من بالضبط yes.
Uh, have a
number
cup of coffee.
mhm.
Caffeine like substances
sends
sends
oxygen
oxygen to your brain and
brain
helps.
you concentrate exactly. يبقى لما تاخد فنجان قهوة وانت بتذاكر أكنك بالضبط لعبت اكسرسايز. Why? Because caffeine, مادة الكافيين sends oxygen to your brain. طيب again number 7 آخر نصيحة بيقولها
From a mental picture, for example, if you want to remember the name John Keys, or imagine his face with a big key on it, the strange, the picture, the better.
yes يعني try to picture anything.
Mhm.
اوكي وازاي يعني نفترض انا مش عاوز انسى حازم مثلا ماي فريند حازم اقول حازم ابو ودان كبيره مثلا
إيه.
ابو شعر طويل
يمكن عندي صفر.
ايوه يوم ما افتكر شعر الطويل على طول اتذكر حازم مثلا يعني for example. Okay, so here يا عبد العزيز the 7 tips, the 7 pieces of advice that you need to do to improve our memory. So this is really useful. Please again يا عبد العزيز read about this again, how to move how to improve our memory, how to keep them or having a strong memory. Please focus on the 7 steps and you can add more details about this. So after reading and using all these activities, please Abdulaziz, try to write about memory. Are you good at or bad remembering things? And how to choose this. And inshallah Rabbil Alameen, in our next class, we should start with grammar focus 1, past simple and past continuous. Okay? Any
Okay.
questions?
Not.
Thanks a lot, Abdul Aziz. Stay safe, take care, have a nice weekend.
You
Thank you. في أمان الله.